This is the first digital monetary system in the history of the world. Perhaps the first, we've tried others, they just didn't work. This is the first one that's perfected, that's functioning. It's the first one to cross $100 billion in market cap, and now it's about $200 billion in market cap. $200 billion means $200 billion of monetary energy. And if I look at all of the other great digital networks, Apple, Google, Facebook, when they cross $100 billion of monetary energy, then that's a legitimizing step. Generally, when they get there, 95% or more of the investment community doesn't believe in them. Sometimes 99% doesn't believe in them, but they're too big to fail. They're fires that have been unleashed into the society, and they're burning, and the effect is exothermal. It's what we have in each of these networks is we have the collapse, a dematerialization of some product or service or virtue or some ineffable quality, be it friendship or mobile devices or information. It's collapsing into a lower energy state. And as it collapses into a lower energy state, huge amounts of energy in the form of profit, cash flow, and value get given off. Apple can ship a better camera to 1 billion people overnight for a nickel. Right, Facebook can improve the way that you communicate to your loved ones overnight for a nickel. And Google can package the Library of Alexandria in the palm of your hand and ship it to 1 billion people overnight for a nickel. And when you have these massive dematerializations of value, and they get on a network with a network effect, it's almost like what you see a crystallizing structure where you've got an amorphous substance, and as it crystallizes, we go from steam to water to ice. Collapses, gives off energy. And what Bitcoin is it's that first digital monetary network, digital monetary system. It's collapsing into a much more efficient form. It's giving off energy.
So Michael Saylor is saying Bitcoin is just too big to fail at this point. When you saw Facebook, Meta, Apple, Amazon, when these companies surpassed the $100 billion market cap, they never looked back. Checking out the chart here, this is for Facebook when they hit $100 billion market cap back in 2013. They did nothing but go up and up and up. Eventually they peaked during the 2021 bull run, right around $1 trillion. You can see the same thing here for Amazon. Amazon got to $100 billion market cap back in 2012, and you guys have seen what's done since then, hitting a high of around $2 trillion back in 2021. It's come down since then. Obviously, tech has sold off. You can see the same thing here with Apple. Apple hit $100 billion market cap all the way back in 2007, and is currently trading at around $2 trillion. So you can see these companies have performed very well. Michael Saylor is thinking that Bitcoin is going to do the exact same thing over the next decade or so. This is why he's so bullish, and it's very interesting. Michael Saylor, this is an article from 2013. He was actually telling people about a decade ago to be investing in Apple. You can see he says, look, Apple Computer was worth $3 billion 12 years ago, and then it went to $600 billion. If you ask me, Apple Computer is going to $2,000 a share, I'd be very, very long on that company. Whoever is selling that stock must be a moron. You can see this is an article from 2013. So he was telling people to buy Apple just like he's telling people now to be investing in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at around $400 billion market cap, depending on what it's trading at for the day. It's very volatile. But you can see Michael Saylor has called some things in the past. And let's go ahead and check out this second part of this clip. Michael Saylor talked about how Bitcoin is an energy revolution. Let's go ahead and check it out here.
We see it throughout all areas of science, but right now this is just the first time in human history that we see this creation of a pure digital monetary network. And I want to replace monetary network with energy network, because monetary energy is energy, and money is energy. In fact, money is the highest form of energy. So if we ask the question, what is money? Money is the highest form of energy that human beings can channel. So if I look back through time, human beings as a species prosper by channeling energy. And when we mastered fire, we channeled chemical energy. And when we mastered missiles, we channel kinetic energy. And when we master water and hydraulics, we're actually channeling gravitational energy. The idea of an aqueduct is, well, I'm using gravity to move water 70 miles, or I'm running a water wheel, or I'm floating a 2-ton block in the water, and the gravity's pushing down on the water and the water is pushing up. And when I dam a stream and I generate hydro energy, well, that's gravity being converted to energy. But if I dam the stream to divert a bunch of fish into my pond, I'm still using gravity. Now, I can channel gravity by dumping a bunch of rocks on your head, but it's not nearly so easy to create a river of rocks as it is to actually just tap into a river of water. And so the mastery of fire and water is the mastery of chemical energy, gravitational energy, eventually thermal energy, and that in the modern era morphed into the mastery of electrical energy and atomic energy. And of course, there's conservation of energy. And when we look at all of these energy networks, I mean, look, 100 guys with bows and arrows are an energy network, right? I'm moving kinetic energy from this side of the battlefield to that side of the battlefield. And a civilization at the mouth of a river with cities up and down the river, right, is sitting on an energy network, right? Just like the Aegean and the Greek civilization was sitting at the middle of an energy network, and they were using gravitational energy to and by wind energy, right? Another form of energy between sails and gravity. I'm taking advantage of these energies. So the theme is humans prosper by channeling energy.
Yeah.
Now, what's the most efficient energy network in the history of the world? Well, it's about to be Bitcoin, because the challenge of humanity is, how do I store energy and transmit energy across time and space and domain? And by domain, I mean perhaps governmental domain. Like, how do I move my energy from New York to Tokyo?
So if you like that clip, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe for new cryptocurrency videos coming out every single day. Also, check us out on Patreon for some exclusive content. We dive deep into the financial markets and the crypto markets, and we try to give you guys some detailed analysis over there. So check that out. That'll be in the description below. And thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. My name is Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.